Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So last night we got the blog post featuring Efi Oladele, and all sorts of speculation got started and a little bit out of hand. There were a few more minor discoveries that could be connected to Efi, but it's too early to be sure. However, in this video we wanted to summarise our own thoughts together with some really solid sources to give everyone a better overview of what exactly the hell is going on here. We're going to start with how Efi could fit into the Overwatch universe.
So first up, let's mention what some people discovered last night, the Sombra web, and that it contains a spider-looking machine or mecha connecting Numbani to the Doomfist. Could this be Efi's creation connecting the two? And with Efi's expertise in artificial intelligence and robotics, it seems kind of likely. Efi has said in the interview that she wants to create things that make our lives better, and someday my dream is to build something that can keep us safe, like the new OR-15s. So she's clearly inspired by these machines, and we've seen quite a few spider-like mechas in the past actually. Blizzard have clearly shown interest in the area, and they've clearly been present in the Overwatch universe. Here's a screenshot from the livestream of BlizzCon 2015, so this is quite a while back. This is an image that was shown on stage, and we never really got a better look at it, but it's a mock-up of what early gameplay could look like. The image does also feature a fairly large spider-like mecha firing some sort of laser beam. We've also seen spider-looking mechs in the past, so the idea has definitely been there for a long time. More interestingly though, this spider mech idea perfectly fits with a potential leak that was made on 4chan back on the 9th of January, so a little bit over a month back. Please note though that if you'd like to not hear about this potential leak, as it may be spoiling not only some playable content but also an upcoming animated short, then please skip to the timestamp on screen. I wanted to give this warning to you guys, since I know some of you would like to sort of keep the surprise for the animated short, if this is indeed an actual leak. Alright, so I assume those people that didn't want to see the leak have now clicked off, and we didn't report on this back when it actually happened because people were not sure if this was actually real or had any sort of credibility at all, to be honest. But what is interesting about this post is that it outlines quite a few things that have sort of been confirmed as time goes on. So for example, the Lunar New Year event, which was, maybe not that difficult of a guess, even though the sort of Keep How May skin was in there as well. But further down here we have Anchora, and the post says, contrary to speculation, Doomfist is not up next. The upcoming character is a female omnic quadruped codenamed Anchora. Or maybe even Anchora, I don't know. In order to balance out the tank roster, the game needs another tank that acts as an anchor, like Reinhardt. Shit name, I know. Anchora hails from Numbani and has a West African accent. So what's interesting about this is not really the female omnic quadruped codenamed Anchora bit, to be honest. It's actually the bit before. Contrary to speculation, Doomfist is not up next. Now if this post was entirely fake, it would be much easier to play on the whole sort of Doomfist speculation that the community has sort of been revolving around lately when it comes to hero development. However, Jeff Kaplan has said, Hero 24 is not who you think it is, and since this post was made over a month ago, it does make the source just a little bit more credible. As for the new origin story for May, there's a fair bit more to this. I will leave all of the source links and everything that I've used for this video in the description below, so you can click there if you want to read it in detail, but it basically outlines what could be an origin story for May on Eco Point Antarctica. But anyway, that's it for the leak.
Now that we have gone over all of this information, we wanted to bring up some things more about time plan and release speculation backed up by previous release patterns. We've made a video talking about how it's most likely that we'll see a new hero playable at PAX East, and it would make a lot of sense. PAX East is happening on the 10th to the 12th of March, and releasing some trailers for the next hero around this time, as well as having this hero exclusively playable at PAX East, would be kind of clever on Blizzard's part. The Tuesday the week after is then looking very likely to be a PTR patch day, as that's the exact same release date as both Sombra and Vault went down for when they were at events. So that Tuesday the 14th of March is looking like a very strong candidate for the release date. Like I said, we made a video not too long ago talking about content plans for Overwatch in 2017, where we brought up PAX East and situation around that convention. We wanted to include all of this information in this video so people just didn't have to keep up to date with everything from yesterday and just sort of know what's going on, what is looking most likely, what hero, and when are we going to see him, that kind of thing.
As a final note, I also just want to mention Blizzard's typical radio silence around big releases. Around most big reveals in the past, Blizzard have gone a bit quiet on various platforms and channels just before a big reveal. This is probably to not start major discussion about some other topic, as they are about to release something new that they want a lot of feedback on and want the community to concentrate on. Jeff Kaplan was fairly active last week on the dev forums, but so far this week we've barely seen anything. So maybe that was an effort to answer a bunch of community questions before going silent for a bit. There's been no update to the PTR or the live version of the game, we haven't got another developer update either, and nothing new on any of the other Blizzard social media channels have really been posted, other than the Efi blog post.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. So we know what is right around the corner for a big content update. We have a good sort of time plan of when it's going to be. What do you think of this potential new hero? Let us know in the comments. If it's a tank hero, I might just get a golden gun on this person. I'm hoping that there's a hero that can at least contest Reinhardt Winston's main tank place. And the fact that if it was a huge mech spider or whatever it would be, that's pretty cool. But that's what I think. I'm really curious to know what you guys are thinking. Let us know in the comments below. And until next time, take care. We'll see you then.